Hello, hello, hello. This is our daily lectionary readings for Wednesday, June 28th, 2023. Our three readings as we are still reflecting back on Sunday. Psalm 6, once again, is the psalm reading. Jeremiah 38, verses 1 through 13, is the Old Testament reading. And Matthew 10, 5 through 23 is going to be our New Testament reading. We'll once again do this in the message. Psalm chapter 6. Please, God, no more yelling, no more trips to the woodshed. Treat me nice for a change. I'm so starved for affection. Can't you see I'm black and blue, beaten up badly in bones and soul? God, how long will it take for you to let up? Break in, God, and break up this fight. If you love me at all, get me out of here. I'm no good to you dead, am I? I can't sing in your choir if I'm buried in some tomb. I'm tired of all this, so tired. My bed has been floating 40 days and 40 nights on the flood of my tears. My mattress is soaked, soggy with tears. The sockets of my eyes are black holes. Nearly blind, I squint and I grope. Get out of here, you devil's crew. At last, God has heard my sobs. My requests have been granted. My prayers are answered. Cowards, my enemies disappear. Disgraced, they turn tail and run. Jeremiah 38, 1 through 13 is our Old Testament reading. Shaphatah, the son of Nathan, Gedaliah, the son of Pashur, Jeukah, son of Shalomah, and Pashur, son of Malchah, heard what Jeremiah was telling the people, namely, this is God's message. Whoever stays in this town will die, will be killed, or starve to death, or get sick and die. But those who go over to the Babylonians will save their neck and live. And God's sure word, this city is destined to fall to the army of the king of Babylon. He's going to take it over. These officials told the king, please, kill this man. He's got to go. He's ruining the resolve of the soldiers who are still left in the city, as well as the people themselves. By spreading these words, this man isn't looking after the good of this people. He's trying to ruin us. King Zedekah caved in. If you say so, go ahead. Handle it your way. You're too much for me. So they took Jeremiah, they threw him into a cistern of Malachi, the king's son, that was in the courtyard of the palace guard. They lowered him down with ropes. There wasn't any water in the cistern, only mud. Jeremiah sank into the mud. Abba Malik, the Ethiopian, a court official assigned to the royal palace, heard that they had thrown Jeremiah into the cistern while the king was holding court in Benjamin Gate. Abda Malik went immediately from the palace to the king and said, my master, O king, these men are committing a great crime in what they are doing, throwing Jeremiah the prophet into the cistern and leaving him there to starve. He's as good as dead. There isn't a scrap of bread left in the city. So the king ordered Abda Malak the Ethiopian, get 3 men and pull Jeremiah the prophet out of the cistern before he dies. Obed Malek got 3 men and went to the palace wardrobe and got scraps of old clothing, which they tied together and lowered down with ropes to Jeremiah in the cistern. Obed Malek the Ethiopian called down to Jeremiah, put these scraps of old clothing under your armpits and around the ropes. Jeremiah did what they said, and so they pulled Jeremiah up out of the cistern by the ropes. but he was still confined in the courtyard of the palace guard. Our New Testament reading comes from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 10, verses 5 through 23. Jesus sent his 12 harvest hands out with this charge. Don't begin by traveling to some far-off place to convert unbelievers. And don't try to be dramatic by tackling some public enemy. Go to the lost, confused people right here in the neighborhood. Tell them that the kingdom is here. Bring health to the sick. Raise the dead. Touch the untouchables. Kick out the demons. You have been treated generously, so live generously. Don't think you'll have to put on a fundraising campaign before you start. You don't need a lot of equipment. You are the equipment, and all you need to keep going is 3 meals a day. Travel light. When you enter a town or a village, don't insist on staying in a luxury inn. Get a modest place with some modest people and be content there until you leave. When you knock on a door, be courteous in your greeting. If they welcome you, be gentle in your conversation. If they don't welcome you, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene. Shrug your shoulders and be on the way. You can be sure that on Judgment Day they'll be mighty sorry, but it's no concern of yours now. Stay alert. This is hazardous work that I'm assigning you. You're going to be like a sheep running through a wolf pack, so don't call attention to yourselves. Be as shrewd as a snake, inoffensive as a dove. Don't be naive. Some people will question your motives. Others will smear your reputation just because you believe in me. Don't be upset when they haul you before the civil authorities. Without knowing it, they've done you and me a favor, giving you a platform for preaching the kingdom news. And don't worry about what you'll say or how you'll say it. The right words will be there. The Spirit of the Father will supply the words. When people realize that it is the living God you are presenting and not some idol that makes them feel good, they are going to turn on you. Even people in your own family. There is great irony here, proclaiming so much love, experiencing so much hate. But don't quit. Don't cave in. It is all well worth it in the end. It is not success that you are after in such times, but survival. Be survivors. Before you've run out of options, the Son of Man will have arrived. Here ends our readings for the day.